Welcome to the Yucca Digital Network. Picture an isolated coffee plant. If you take two identical patches of fertile soil with the exact same rainfall and sunlight, you might expect them to produce the exact same harvest. Yet one farm thrives while the other struggles. The difference usually comes down to land tenure. Land tenure is the legal, social, or customary system under which land is held, managed, and controlled. Understanding these systems is essential for agricultural development. The specific legal rights a farmer has over their plot dictate how they manage soil fertility and what kind of long-term projects they are willing to take on. The paperwork, or lack thereof, tied to a specific piece of ground is a highly reliable predictor of a farmer's long-term agricultural and economic success. In Uganda, land ownership operates under 4 constitutionally recognized systems, codified by the 1995 Constitution and the Land Act. This comparison matrix maps out those 4 systems: customary, freehold, milo, and leasehold. We will evaluate each system using 3 crucial metrics: legal structure, crop potential, and credit access. This framework helps decode the invisible rules governing Ugandan geography and farming. To understand national food security, we have to meticulously deconstruct how each of these 4 pillars operates in the real world. We begin with customary tenure. This is the most common system in rural areas and serves as the traditional backbone of land ownership across much of the country. Under this legal structure, land is owned and governed strictly by the traditional customs, rules, and practices of a specific clan or community. This photograph shows physical communal ownership. Notice the shared dirt courtyard connecting these rural dwellings, absent of hard fences dividing the land into individual parcels. This specific arrangement fosters a strong sense of shared responsibility and maintains deep cultural cohesion among the residents. However, because the ownership is communal, the land rarely has a formal individual title deed. Without that paper title, a farmer cannot easily prove ownership to a commercial bank. This makes it exceedingly difficult to access formal credit or agricultural bank loans. The absence of formal titling limits the financial leverage required to adopt modern, high-yield agricultural practices. Freehold tenure operates on the opposite end of the spectrum, granting full, absolute, and perpetual ownership. Legally, the registered owner has the right to use, sell, lease, or transfer the land as they choose. This ultimate security directly influences a farmer's investment horizon. They are highly motivated to spend money today because they know nobody can legally evict them before the payoff years later. This photograph captures the result. Farmers with freehold security often plant perennial crops, like this coffee plant, which take years to yield a profit. Freehold tenure generates significant financial leverage. Commercial banks accept secure land titles as the most reliable form of collateral for loans. That specific credit access allows the commercial farmer to purchase high-quality inputs, like improved seeds and specialized fertilizers. Absolute legal security establishes a direct, reliable pipeline to capital, positioning raw land as a productive financial asset. Milo tenure is a system with very specific historical roots, geographically concentrated primarily in the central region of Uganda. Milo operates on a dual interest structure. It starts with a registered landlord holding the official title in perpetuity. Below that title, there is a second crucial party, the kibanya holders, who actually live and work on the property. This image shows a kibanya holder working a plot under this exact arrangement, harvesting matoke from land they occupy but do not formally own. This relationship between landlord and tenant often results in overlapping rights, creating legal ambiguity and friction. For the tenant, the underlying fear of eviction discourages them from building permanent infrastructure or planting long-term cash crops. Without careful legal mediation, the friction inherent in the Milo system stalls physical land development and actively suppresses agricultural output. Leasehold tenure relies on a contract where the owner grants the right to use the land for a defined period. Unlike freehold, the farmer doesn't own the land permanently, but possesses strict legal assurance they control it for the exact contract duration. That temporary but ironclad legal assurance is exactly what individuals or agricultural companies require to confidently invest in large-scale farming projects. This image demonstrates what leasehold looks like in practice. Massive operations, like this tractor hauling sugarcane, require large acreage and heavy mechanization. These highly structured lease arrangements are absolutely vital for fully integrating Uganda's agriculture into the broader modern economy. Leasehold acts as a crucial developmental bridge. It allows heavy machinery and capital to operate securely without requiring the commercial farmer to outright purchase thousands of acres of land. Looking at this completed comparison matrix, the data shows a clear pattern. Customary tenure provides low access to credit. Freehold offers maximum security and credit. Malo carries a higher risk of conflict, and leasehold provides high commercial utility. This data reveals a specific causal loop, starting with the investment horizon. Farmers holding a secure title plant perennial crops, fully certain they will reap the profits. Those secure rights eliminate legal ambiguity. That immediately reduces the time and money farmers waste resolving local land conflicts and opens the door to bank collateral. That collateral secures the credit required to buy high-quality fertilizer and seed, which mathematically results in higher crop yields. The legal frameworks and paper rights dictating a plot of land are just as vital to a successful harvest as the physical rain and soil. This dictates why two farmers standing on the exact same quality of physical soil can experience entirely different economic futures. Reducing overlapping rights and strengthening tenure security provides the stability required for a thriving rural economy. Mastering the relationship between geography and law is required for O-level exams and essential for analyzing the modern agricultural economy. You can watch more videos for all classes here and get all content at www.yaka.cc. The future of agriculture relies heavily on the security of the ground beneath the farmer's feet.